wherever you're sitting. So, I know people have asked a million times, when are you going to do the Harley Benton TE90FLT? I don't know what this thing is called. Of course, it is the TE90FLT VW Volkswagen? I don't know. Deluxe series. Well, it's this thing. And it's a Telly style guitar, yeah. But with a carve back here. And the switchy thing here. It's Tell-esque, but not really. Reversed headstock. And let me give you stats that you might as well read yourself from the website. But hey, you come here, so I read for you. It is a chambered ash body. Okay, and you can see ash, not the cheapest wood. And it's this faded, kind of weird fadey thing. Obviously bolt on neck, Canadian maple fretboard. It is... Yeah, they're two separate pieces because there's no skunk stripe right here. Which means, well, okay, let me explain this. I'm sorry. There's a truss rod that you can access right here, which means that it adjusts the angle of the neck. In order to put the truss rod into the neck, you have to somehow open it. So if the fretboard and the neck was one piece, well, you can't get it in there. That means you have guitars that have a routing back here. To put the truss rod in, and it's usually filled up with a darker piece of wood, and that's called the skunk stripe because it looks like a skunk. We don't have this here, which means the fretboard is definitely glued on. We can see, I can actually see it. It's a little bit flamey. There's no volute, which means a guitar tit. That would be like a little guitar tit right here, which we don't have. The headstock is not really angled in any way. We have volume tone, this cute little black thing. Why do I drop my pick? Which, by the way, is a Chicken Pig 2.0 it's Badass 3? I don't know, that's Chicken Pig right here. So, 3-position switch. What else can I tell you? 22 frets, 648 millimeter, which is about 2.5 trouts. That's a fish scale. Get it? Fish scale. We have 2 Roswell Flutney Alnico. We don't know what that means. Chinese hamburgers that look like filtertrons. What are filtertrons? I don't know. Hamburgers that are different than other hamburgers. And they sound different. How? I don't know. It just sounds good. Reverse headstock, deluxe chrome hardware, all blah. Comes with 9s. Vintage white. I call it kind of creamy. It's a cum color. Whatever. But it's a simple guitar, fixed something, and let's just play it in a couple of different amps. We're gonna start with this, which is actually the Joyo Atomic. So 179 what the fuck for this guitar, which is literally amazing. For 179 into an amp for 150 bucks. So we're under 400, you still need a cab, and you actually have a setup that rocks. So let's show the amps. I just added the second AMPETE switcher down there, which means I now have access to 16 amps at a time, which is of course ridiculous. Right now, that's the amp on top. Joyo Atomic. It is voiced like a Voxy type amp, which of course we can compare with the Vox AC30 and the Morgan AC40. So here's the Joyo. Into the 2 notes Torpedo Studio with a Rev 212, and I think I've got a Vox cab mixed in there. No, that's not what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a G. Why am I starting with some crunchy sounds? Well, because once I switch away from the little Joyo and then back to it, the speaker output has been muted. It's a safety feature in the amp, so I can't continuously switch to it. This is a setup, as I said, under $400, so I'm thinking you get a cheap 112 Harley Benton cab. Also, is a $420, and we're talking, you're rocking this sound. Middle position. It's not too bright, not too like some of the Harley Bentons are. This is nice. I can't describe the sound of this pickup. I have no idea. Is it single coily? No. Is it P90? I don't know what filters don't sound like. They sound like this. Going to the Vox AC30, which is now clean. That is nice! Morgan AC40. Now we started with an amp for $150. We went to the AC30 head for 800 something. Now we're at the AC40, still in the Vox territory, for over 2,000. Here we have the Victory V40. Round cleans. With reverb. Ooh, one of those it happens in China things. The upper frets, it never happened with this guitar, by the way, it happened with one of my signature prototypes. Right here, the upper frets are, they are pretty well filed down, but not so that the high string can't be caught on them. That is something that can be fixed very, very easily. It, again, had never happened on this guitar just right now. You'll have to file them down a bit. Not great, but hey, $179. Or just don't play funk on it. What the? Well, apart from that, this is a pretty damn good guitar. You might want to hear some higher gain stuff. Well, it doesn't get a lot nicer than the Friedman Dirty Shirley. Again, now we're in the €2,500 territory. Are you gonna play this guitar through that amp? Well, you know what? I am. Here we go. Dirty Shirley, rock and roll! Okay, it actually also got caught on this screw. If you're really digging in like freaking crazy, it can get caught on this screw right here. But I was overdoing it, of course. Still nicely in tune though, according to my evaluation of what tuning is. Reverb Mark 350. Now we're in higher gain territory. What filter tones are, but this can freaking metal. Of course, nothing metals more than the, let me see, Angle Iron Ball. Much rawer and less gainy. Iron Ball is the white thing almost off screen there. Let's go into a lower price range again. This was about $1,000. The Jet City Emilia, I think, is also on. Jet City Emilia clocks in at about $599, which would be a nice pairing with this guitar. So hey, if you ask me, the playability is fantastic. I love the neck. It's a guitar I immediately feel comfortable on. I have guitars in my hands for way much more money, they're more money, with necks that are just not as nice. Super cool. The look is not, it's a T-style guitar, yeah, but it's not a T. I can't even tell you what style it doesn't do well. Funk, jazz, blues, whatever you want to do. Hey, can I do this? Something like this, I don't know. I don't do the yachts. Hey, this is a great guitar. Does it have flaws? The tuners work, that's a good thing. It's about a little bit more expensive than a good set of tuners. Yeah, the fret work up here should be a tiny bit nicer. It's not much. I mean, it's really just something that could easily be fixed. Should it be fixed by you? No, it shouldn't. Are you gonna dig in crazy up here? You might. So you might want to fix it, or if it actually has that, send it back till they send you a good one. That's the only way they learn. I think the TE90FLT, that thing, is a phenomenal guitar for the money. If you think I'm bought, well, screw you. It actually is. Play it, find out for yourself. Don't take my word for it. You can always send it back. And that's what I think. An animal, I don't know, some kind of animal type video at the end. Thanks for watching.
Little heart just to throw it away. And although I've tried, there is no way I can find consolation in this cabinet. Oh, oh, is this my life? Whoa, oh, is this what I was hoping for? I don't think so. There must be more. I don't think that that's the case. No, I could do better.